Welcome to the Sports Doctor. You hearing some hisses or something like that?
Say that again.
Okay. I'm hearing some feedback.
I think you got because you still logged in the other login that you tried.
Welcome to Real Fellas. I can't. They won't let me close it. Sorry for the delay, guys. Welcome to the Sports Doctor's Inn. Oh, now we got a delay. Yes, how you doing? I guess he's not doing it.
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
How you? Okay.
I'm doing great.
That's good. That's good. We had a little technical difficulties.
But I think we got it together now.
Yes.
So I'm guessing Cuzzo wants to talk about the Lakers.
No, I was just gonna let it be. We lost to the Pistons last night without Cade. I don't know how I feel about that. But it was a tough fight. But we definitely should have won that game. Definitely should have won. So, hey.
Yeah,
Well,
this
we're
is.
gonna start off with the NCAA tournament. But why you on the subject? Why do you think they should have won?
I mean, they were shorthanded, and like I said, their team is Cade Cunningham, and if they beat us without Cade, what does that mean for us? So
It means that what I'm telling you about them is not that good. They need a big man. That's what's up, Tom?
yeah, okay.
That's just you asked the wrong question. You lose the and that best player don't play. What can you do?
Hey Earl, he
You said, what
texted
could
me.
be what?
What?
Now he didn't hear your question. Go ahead.
I said if they lose the distance without Case, what do you deduct from
Play more defense. Stop letting shooters shoot. It's funny because I said I didn't think they had that much shooters. They were shooting last night. So, yeah. We were playing terrible defense off of screen, so they kept getting a lot of open.
Why is Cuzzo sounding funny on the thing?
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Why is Cuzzo sounding funny?
Sorry, man. I'm having problems hearing you. I think we're still getting feedback from that other sports doc thing.
No, it's not. Not information. This is the worst show I've ever done, Larry. Ever. This is crazy.
I can hear him pretty well, but yours is kind of mixing up.
Let
I can hear him.
me try to come in.
Okay. He's still in if he can go out. You know, I got to say something about you texting me saying we can stop talking about the Pistons because Cade is out.
I had to.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I still see two of you on the on stage.
That's not important to see me. I told you they would let me take it out.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Even if you log all the way out?
We never been in a situation before.
All right.
I told you it would not let me take it out. I told you I tried.
No. Okay, I didn't know whether you had logged all the way, out of the browser and it came all the way back in. That's all. Because neither one of them had disappeared. Normally when somebody logs out of the browser, their picture would disappear down here. Okay. I just asked, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we ain't said nothing about yourself. Did anybody see any NCAA games?
For the NCAA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one game was real good. Florida and can't remember who beat them. It was Sunday night. Very good game, back and forth. Who upset Florida?
Hold on 1 second. It was Iowa.
Yeah, that was a real good game.
Mm-hmm.
Real good game. Went down to the wire. And I saw Arkansas and High Point play, which was a pretty good game. And Arkansas was a heavy favorite, and they won. And that guy Cruft, that's all that. He was all that. But High Point had a guard named Martin that was giving it right back to him. And that game was very good.
Yep. There were also a lot of blowouts.
Yes.
A lot of blowouts.
That's because you got all the seasons. With folks that got
I think what happened, I think with players switching teams, we're going to see more and more of that.
Right. I would say probably the best two games over the weekend was probably the game you just mentioned, Larry, and Florida and Kentucky had a pretty good game too. But like I said, there were tons of blowouts. Tons of blowouts.
Who did Kentucky beat? They played a game, and somebody hit a three-pointer with like 2.6 seconds left. Then Kentucky passed the ball, and the dude shot a desperation three.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was either Thursday or Friday. And that was another good game. And Kentucky went into overtime. And Kentucky won in overtime.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. And then Florida, they beat Prairie View bad too. They beat them by almost 60.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what I thought was good was Howard and Michigan State and Michigan. And even though Michigan probably won by like 25 or something like that, or 20 or something like that, Howard actually played as well as I thought they could play. And Michigan played a good game too. And it was like a 6-point game at halftime with both teams playing well. Howard just couldn't sustain their 3-point shooting. Michigan was just too big for him and wore them down. But Howard looked very well coached and poised to me.
I think so too. There was another team that I was watching that really upset me. Who was it? I forgot. All I know is they're missing layups and they're doing a whole bunch of stuff. We lost Earligan.
Well, he's all the way out now, so maybe he can come back in.
Okay.
Because I think he thought he had gone out, but I could see him in the studio, so it's kind of like he's still connected.
Yeah, because I could hear you fine. His was cutting up a little bit.
Well, I was hearing him okay until he tried. He was testing the link, and then it bait him in there twice. And I think it's some sort of feedback or something.
Okay.
But I know I didn't send you the right link at first because I looked at it after I sent it. Once I got out of town, I was like, oh man. So let me straighten it out.
Okay.
No, I thought some of those college games were pretty good. But you're right. I saw Kansas and who were they playing?
Kansas played
maybe St. John's.
Was it St. John's? I think you're right. Yep.
Yeah. And they were both missing. The announcers were saying they were two of the top defensive teams, but they had wide open jumpers and they were shooting bricks.
Mm-hmm.
They were both looking bad.
I agree. That's one thing about NCAA. There's so many games on. It's hard to actually watch all of them.
Yeah.
But I think
Go ahead.
I was just going to say it's funny because I think that there are some very clear differences between some of these teams, and I thought some of these games would be more competitive than what they actually were. So I think the further we get down the stretch, I think it'll get interesting. Because the only real good game in the first round to me was probably Iowa and Florida.
That game was good. But that game I was telling you about when Kentucky, the guy hit a
Mhm.
three, that game was good in regulation.
Yeah. I like yeah, I guess you're right. I like nail biters, ones that you don't know what's gonna
Oh
go
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the game I'm talking about, Kentucky eventually won in overtime, probably about 7 or 8. But the fact that they got to overtime, and Kentucky
Right.
could have lost in regulation. Their coach was chasing the referee down after his team scored with like about 2 point something seconds. The coach was trying to call timeout, and the referee didn't see it. And then Kentucky threw it in and hit that three. Plus, they could have fouled him and stopped it.
Yeah.
Here comes Go Earl. Earl.
Yeah.
We hear you, I can hear you fine now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what games did you like, Earl?
I gotta get myself together, man. I'm so pissed at this thing right here. I'm just
It's
trying to
working
gather-
fine. It's working fine.
My brain don't work like that though. Okay.
I know you're a big fan of Arkansas.
Yeah, that was a good game. I like A Cup. I think they say this guy from Kansas is better than him. Wrong. I think A Cup is between A Cup and the guy from Brigham Young are the two best players in college right now. But that doesn't answer the game. My question. I like the Arizona game to answer the question. I like the Arkansas game to answer your question.
Okay.
And I like the St. John's over Connecticut. Did they play Connecticut, right?
Kansas. They beat Kansas. I think both of them, both St.
I like
John's.
St. John's. I've hated
Say that
Kansas ever since I started watching basketball.
You hate them.
Yeah.
I think St. John's and Connecticut and Duke, and I can't remember the fourth team. They're gonna all be in DC this week.
Okay.
They got a strong regional coming there.
All right. You had delays with me, Larry?
No, it's all good.
You sound good. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, one thing too, I was kind of hoping VCU would do further. They played good in that first game, but they ended up losing to Illinois on Saturday.
Yeah.
So they're out of it.
Yeah, those smaller schools, they just don't have the size to deal with the top ranked teams. It's just too small, man. It's like Howard was playing Michigan. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's just too small. Think like football.
Well, the other thing is when they get a good player, what happens now with NIL, just like the guy was talking about that was for High Point, that was playing against Acuff real well. If he's an underclassman, I bet you another school would give him money to go there next year. So it's hard for them to keep their players, even if you got one that's good. Somebody will swipe them.
I agree.
Well, they can keep all their players, but if they ain't over 6'5", you grab some down, it don't matter.
Yeah, but some teams have some big guys, and that's what happens to them. They'll go. Some of them will be willing to sit on the bench for another team.
Well, they have some players that have big guys as far as height, but they don't have no big guy games.
What I'm saying is a lot of those mid-majors, and that's the reason there's not going to be as many upsets going forward. They can't keep their players there. A lot of those guys that all those schools have transferred from someplace else, and they don't all transfer from big schools to big schools. They'll get them out of the mid-majors if they play them and they fire them up.
Okay, so we got to the Sweet 16. Do either of you guys have any idea who might go to the Final Four?
Based on what I saw, I'm sorry, Larry. You can go ahead if you want.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think, I think Michigan's playing pretty good. I want to say Michigan, Arkansas. I have to see what goes on in this Duke versus St. John's game. I think Duke is going to beat them probably. So Duke and everything else is to be determined. What do you guys think?
Well, I would probably pick Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas and Arizona play next, so the winner of that game,
yeah,
I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna take Iowa out of the South, and
okay.
I'd probably go with Michigan.
Okay.
So that's Duke, winner of Michigan, the Duke winner of Arizona and Arkansas, and Iowa.
Okay. What about you, Sports Doctor?
And Iowa's the number 9 seed.
I would say Michigan. Duke's not going anywhere. I'll tell you that much.
Well, they got a couple of injuries. That might be a good that might be a problem for them.
Who Duke? Duke is losing to
couple-
St. John. That's what I was going to tell Cuzzo. Duke loses to St. John.
We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. I got faith in Duke.
Okay. They got injuries, man. They got injuries.
We just got to see. We just got to see.
Nobody think Houston can be a dark horse.
I picked Iowa as my dog horse.
Are you serious, Larry?
Yeah, number 9. Hey, they beat the number 1 seed. Why can't they beat anybody else in that bracket?
Everybody, they can, but they won't. Well, as Cuzzo said, we'll just have to wait and see. Iowa's not winning anymore either. Let's give them a big hand for the performances they did do for the tournament. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think this Friday is going to be interesting. Well, Thursday and Friday of this week is going to be interesting.
All right, well, we'll just have to wait and see what comes up. I can tell you right now, though, Duke and Iowa are not advanced. I was shocked by Larry Abel saying that. Iowa.
I'm picking a dark horse.
Okay.
Cinderella.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So let's move on over to the NBA. NCAA, the tournaments turned out to be pretty good, though. Turned out to be pretty good.
For the most part.
It's all right.
Well, I'm expecting more competitive matchups this week.
Moving forward, yes, definitely.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna move on over, guys. I'm sorry, I'm dragging today, acting like I'm out to lunch. It's basically because I am, but
You're doing fine, man.
Fine, man.
we'll be all right. What in the world? All right. I'm struggling here. NBA. Can't even get to my pictures now, Larry. So, this is crazy. So, all right. And I take over for a minute. I got to get myself together.
So, what about the Pistons? Cuzzo, what's going to happen with them? Are they done?
Yes, they're not making it out of the East still. Matter of fact, I look up in the highlights of the Lakers and Pistons games on right now. But I think the Pistons are better than I thought without him. We also played tremendously bad on defense yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, just clear.
And it's sad because they snapped our 9-game winning streak without their star player. So I mean, I can't talk trash about them anymore. But are they getting out of the East? I don't think so. Now, another game that I think was very interesting was the Celtics and the Timberwolves game. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was on Sunday. And the Timberwolves ended up beating the Celtics by 10, which surprised me. I think when we get into the playoffs, I think some things are going to be interesting. I really do.
So what does that mean? The Celtics?
Who do you think's coming out of the East then?
I'm not going to change what I've been saying.
Now,
I've been saying Boston.
Now it'll probably be Boston, I think, for sure. Because I don't think the Knicks can beat Boston. I don't think the Knicks can beat Boston. And the Pistons are screwed. And to be honest, they barely beat us. And I think the Celtics would beat us worse than, how the Pistons played without Cade Cunningham, for sure.
But that was just one game now. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. But
just like the Timberwolves beating the Celtics and them beating the Lakers, those are quality teams that they lost to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those teams are not like losing to the Wizards.
All right.
Anybody can lose one game against a good pro team.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, if all I know is if we play the Pistons again, we're gonna beat the Pistons. That's all I know. That was egregious.
Did you watch the game last night?
Yeah, I watched it. I was yelling at the TV almost the whole game.
In your opinion, the guard that destroyed the Lakers, is it your opinion that was just a one-time thing? Because if it's not just a one-time thing, and he can play, he just needed a chance to play. You gotta make the Pistons more dangerous, because when Cade comes back, they'll have Cade and this guy. This guy didn't look like no fluke last night to me, but you can't go by one game scene.
Yes, I mean, it's weird the way sports work. Part of me feels like we would have played better if Cade was on the floor. It might sound dumb, but sometimes that's how sports work. Like, I don't know. I feel like we went into that game thinking it was going to be easy because they didn't have Cade. And then they ended up showing us, like, no, y'all can't do that. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm a Lakers fan, but I look at it as this. They still have problems. They can win 8, 10, 11 games in a row. If they play with somebody that's got some size, they got problems.
Hey, do we have a banner on the way?
Huh?
Oh, I thought that was just me.
Yeah, no, we got a banner there.
Yeah, because I was changing. I'm tired of talking about Cade not playing, and the Lakers should have been and could have, and we're moving on to the next.
Oh, I got a question about the Lakers first. As of now, if you're ranking the teams in the West, what number are they?
They're right what the power rankings say they are. they number I say number 4. I think we're still number 3 even after that.
They are what they are. What do you want them to be, like? They in third place.
I'm asking, you think they're better than Denver?
At this present time, when you ask me that question, they have a better record? Yes, I think they're better.
Well, just because they have a better record, a lot of times it depends on who you.
No. We're going by their records right now.
If I'm going by judgment. Yeah, if that's your judgment, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because you think they're better than Denver?
I do. I do.
And when I say that, I'm asking both of you guys, they play them in a series, do they beat Denver?
I think it will be good. I hope it will be good. I mean, they're only 2 games behind us. So I mean, we're scaled pretty evenly. So I think it just depends. I know a lot of people think that the Nuggets are way better than the Lakers, and I don't know about that. But I do. I'm sorry.
Why would they think that? Because they have Jokic? Because they have a real big man?
They have a real guard too that can score, but like so do we.
Yeah, Luka meets that bill.
Exactly, and then right. I think it'll be good.
I think the Lakers are better on paper. Me looking at it on paper, no, they're not. They're nowhere near better.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting matchup.
I do too, and I think people would count the Lakers out, and we would just have to show them.
They just have to show us, yeah, y'all are right. We need a big man. But anyway, and I'm glad to tell you, I've been a Lakers fan since 1960. I like them, but I'm not going to be delusional about no team I root for.
Well, actually, so I would answer that question. I do think they're the third best team. It's not because of their record. It's the way they're playing right now. I mean, the record has something to do with it, but they seem to actually be coming together as a team right now. I still don't put them up there with San Antonio or OKC. And at this moment, I think
they're playing
they're playing very, very well. They got Joker. He's good. He's right there with them. But the Lakers are playing very well right now.
I agree.
And I would love to see that matchup against Denver. I think that would be great.
I think it would at least be a 6-game series versus Denver. I would think. Nobody's getting swept. The Lakers damn sure not getting swept. I think it would be.
You mean the Nuggets damn sure not getting swept?
Exactly, and that's fair. That's fine with me. That's fine with me.
All right, let's move on, guys. All right, who's the MVP? Tell me right now, Larry Abels.
Wemby. I'm not backing off of that.
Cuzzo.
Luka. Yep.
I say SGA. Last week I was going with Wemby because I thought he was the best player in the NBA right now. But I got to go with SGA.
That's fair. What makes you put SGA in front of Wemby and Luka?
That's a good question.
Because that's who I like.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Because of what makes you put Luka in front of SGA and Wemby?
His stats. He has better stats than both of them.
Scoring, you mean?
He has better stats than Shea in almost every category. He gets more rebounds, he gets more assists, and he gets more points. Last time I checked was last week sometime. It could have changed, but last time I checked, Luka had better stats than him. But Shea might be in the front because they have a better record. But I think Luka's
making argue that just means he plays for a better team.
Yeah, we're not gonna argue. They're only 2 games ahead of each other because they won 2 games with somebody. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So much for that. We had 3 different options. We had 3 different answers.
Wemby's the best because he dominates both ends of the court more so than they do. All of them dominate in a manner. Wemby changes the whole everything.
That's fair. Wemby's also 7 inches taller than both of them. In case we forgot, probably like 9 inches taller than both of them. But
no, I haven't forgotten that.
Yes,
and there's other people like that too, like Porzingis and stuff like that. But that doesn't seem to matter when throw him in there. This guy's big and can play.
Yeah, but Porzingis is soft.
We need a new word for him. We need a new word
No,
synonymous.
all I'm addressing is that he's 7'5". He's a lot bigger. So just because he's bigger doesn't make him better. He's better
That's
because
true.
he's a big guy that can play,
That's true. That's
and
very
that
true.
allows him to dominate.
Okay.
One thing I will say about Wemby has a high motor. He doesn't mind running all over the place and stuff. And I think that helps him out a lot.
Okay. Okay. So we haven't been talking too much about them. Cuzzo or Larry, one of the two of you have said some nice things about them, but we haven't talked too much about them. And I know why we haven't talked too much about them, because they're not worth talking about. But we haven't talked too much about Houston the last couple of weeks. Not Houston. I guess not. Sorry, they are 6 of the last. They won. They lost like 13 of their last 19 games. Who we have been talking about, and I know why, but I'm just asking anyway, it's Cleveland. Larry, are you still high on Cleveland, or was it Cuzzo?
Cleveland's okay. They probably like won 7 out of their last 10 or something like that. They're okay, but I can't see them. Well, with the Pistons hurt, now they might be able to make some ground on some people. But I see the Celtics is just too much for them.
Yep. I agree. They play well though. But
Well, yeah.
do you guys still think who do you guys think won the trade at this point? The Clippers or the Cavaliers?
I'm still going with the Cavaliers.
Okay.
If you go by the record, you would have to say Cavaliers. You go by the record since they made the trades.
Okay.
Cleveland ain't played nobody, and the ones they did play didn't have no legitimate big men.
Yeah. I mean, hey Earl, would you mind moving this banner so I can see you guys? I appreciate it. Thank you. I think the Clippers look good. I don't know if y'all have been watching them play, but I kind of wish they had a better record so that they could be in contention because they look good. They look good.
Who?
The Clippers. They do. They're playing good basketball. And I'll tell you, Darius Garland, that is a good point guard right there. That's a good true point guard. And I think they're doing okay.
Okay, so while we're on Cleveland, what are their strong points? Let's go over them right quick.
Donovan Mitchell. That's it.
And contrary to what you guys think, their two big men are pretty good defensively.
You think so?
Yeah, they guard the rim.
Yeah.
They guard the rim.
I think Evan Mobley's good. I don't know about the other one.
He been hurt. You ain't seen him. I was like out of mind. When Boyd got hurt, he was getting double figures and grabbing 14 pounds a game. He all right. He just.
There y'all go again.
No, they're very good big men. They're very good. I never said no 2-2 men were soft, did I?
I know Cuzzo did. And you
I called one of them soft.
Cuzzo started backing away from one of them after a couple of weeks ago.
Who's the softest on that team between them?
I called the other one soft, and then I said that our big men were better than theirs, and I took that statement back very quickly. Our big men are softer than theirs as a pair for sure.
Yeah,
and their big men can score better than ours. So I retracted my whole statement that I said 2 weeks ago.
Well, Hayes ain't soft. Hayes just can't catch.
Yeah,
and he got no offensive moves. So what good are you doing? Come on.
Right. Taking up space.
So Allen is the guy y'all are talking about. Y'all think he's soft? with the
Jared
big afro.
Right?
That's all. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's pretty. I think he blocks shots.
He's just another mediocre big man in the league to me. You know?
Oh man.
Yeah. He doesn't do anything special. He does the bare minimum of what you would want your big man to do, and that's get the boards and block a shot every now and then. So yeah.
Okay. So
Those are two pretty big things though.
Yeah, I mean they two things the Lakers don't got for sure.
Right.
But,
when I say he's better than the Lakers, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah. Sometimes big men are hard to come by. There are a few decent ones in the league though.
there are a few. There are a few.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So wait a minute. I guess because that was the only picture that I found when I brought up that picture that it was Shea Gilgeous, Luca, and
Wemby.
Wemby.
Yeah.
I should have posted that picture up and asked who was the MVP because Jaylen Brown is the MVP right now.
Because of like guy for the Clippers, Kawhi.
Love him. Love him. Best player in the league.
Well, I should have put a picture with all five of them. I should have just put those other three in there, like the other two weren't in the race. That's what I was thinking. I should have hung that picture up. It just looked good, and I said, "Oh, we'll have a graphic today. Let me put that on there." Come on, now you got to put everybody that's eligible to win. Is Brunson in the running at all?
Nope.
Cade Cunningham was, but now he's not even going to play enough games to qualify.
As
Well,
he should.
they teach some players keep themselves healthy. I don't know what happened. I don't know how you get a falling one.
He was playing for the Wizards and dove for a loose ball. I guess he felt funny.
Cade Cunningham?
Yeah.
Oh, he was playing against the Wizards.
Right.
You said he was playing for the Wizards.
No, I didn't. I said he's playing in Washington and he dove for a loose ball.
Hey, hold on. We're going to run this thing back.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
We don't have time for it now, but we will run it back.
Run it back.
He's just saying that because we're going to I can't. Anyway.
No, this is recorded. This is recorded. You just didn't hear what I said.
We ain't going to run it back right now.
No, it's been recorded. It's the World Wide Web. Everybody can see this.
All right, fellas. So from what I see right here, they actually have Nikola at the top for MVP. It's
He's
Nikola,
probably in the running too.
It's Nikola, Shea, Luca, Cade, then Wemby in that order.
I forgot about him. And he got all the stats.
Yep. So he's number one right now, surprisingly.
No, what's your source to saying he's number one?
This is basketballreference.com.
All right. I don't know who's on that site. I guess they're entitled to their opinion.
We left out Jokic too. We did. Come on, man.
Yeah, we sure did. I'm seeing different ones here. Now this one says Shea is number one, Nikola second, Wemby is 3, Cade is 4, and Luca is 5. So there's some different ones.
Luka is the last of all of them right now. Cause you can't check nobody.
Yeah, I see him as being one-dimensional. He's a great player, but he's one-dimensional.
I can't argue with that.
And he might have better stats scoring than Shea, but I bet you Shea's probably number 2 or something like that. And Shea's on a team that's very, very balanced. The Lakers probably have three guys averaging around 20 points a game. OKC probably just has Shea. They only got 2.
It's just Austin
LeBron
Reeves and LeBron don't average nowhere near 20, I don't think.
He's averaging about 20, 21 points a game as of last week.
Who?
Who, LeBron?
Yeah. As of
How
last
many
week,
turnovers is
now, but my whole point is, OKC has a much more balanced attack. You
Man,
look it up
OKC
for that?
is just they're good. They're good. OKC is really good. What was LeBron average? He do average 21. I wouldn't have known. He had 12 last night. I don't know what that man does sometimes.
That brought it down a little bit. See,
Man.
I'm like the sports doctor. See, when I say something on the World Wide Web, boom.
Wow. Okay. So we can write off Houston, correct? They never found a point guard. They didn't bring nobody that could put a
They
band in
cannot
that.
finish. They can't finish games.
Yep.
They cannot finish games.
Yep. And I know
They
why
can
they
play-
can't finish games, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
Who's the better passer, LeBron James or Luka Doncic?
Luka.
Wow.
Yep. And LeBron is a great passer.
I was
But
gonna say
Luka-
that. That's a tough one, really.
I say Luka. That's not discrediting LeBron, but I think Luka's a fantastic passer. So is LeBron, though.
Yeah. I think he's okay.
That's a hard question to ask.
Yeah.
But I don't think people give Luka the credit of the passer that he is. I don't think he gets it. They just think of his jumper. But Luka can pass. I don't know if he can pass. LeBron James always can pass.
Both of them are very fundamentally sound ball players.
Yep. I think Luka is a he's more fun to watch pass the ball, in my opinion. Kind of like how Jokic is. Like, they make passes that you probably didn't realize were there, and we're watching from the TV where we can see everybody.
Right.
And they'll do a no-look pass over the back of their head to somebody over in the corner. And,
Yeah.
They both make the right basketball play.
Right.
Good. So much for that. All right. So we talked about Boston. I don't know how Boston got ranked to be everyone's favorite right now. I mean, you're getting a lot back with Tatum for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we get that much back, but we'll see.
I think you go at a lot back for when he comes back. But they were playing well without him.
I think Boston is good. I'm not counting them out.
They were playing
They've
very
never
well.
been my favorite. They've never been my favorite team. But I got to take my hats off to them.
They were playing very well before Tatum came back.
Right.
Sure. But I'll tell you right now, there's no way they would have won it if he hadn't come back. With the team that they had when they were playing so well.
They
agree
beat the crap out of the Knicks without him, like at least 3 times. The only team that was going to give them that run was Detroit. And I wasn't sure. I'm not sure Detroit is better than them.
But what does it mean to beat the Knicks by 30?
That's the competition.
Detroit did it. Another team did it. Nobody worried about the Knicks.
But that's going to be who they're likely to face. I mean, who else is going to win the East if it's not the Knicks, Boston, or Detroit?
There isn't anyone.
Right. So one of the teams, in their way, I feel real strong that they beat.
Well, we can count the Pistons out. So it's probably going to be the Celtics.
See, I don't like this because I was saying the Celtics even with the Pistons there.
Hey,
I'm picking Detroit to come out of the East. That boy last night was not happen to have a good game. That boy last night could play. He could play. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What's his name? I don't even know what his name was. That guy was for real. I'm talking, where did he come from?
We're talking about
Stevens or something. I don't know what his name is.
I didn't even know who he was till he started making threes yesterday.
Where did he come from?
I don't know. He just had one lucky game. We ain't gonna hear his name no more.
That dude ain't had no one lucky game, man. You can tell by
His name was Jenkins or something like that.
Yeah.
Dennis Jenkins. That's his name.
Jenkins, yeah.
24 years old. Young boy.
He was shooting the lights out last week. But,
Wait, you think he's their answer to getting out the East?
I'm picking Detroit to come out of the East.
Okay. Remember, you said that.
Yeah, I like Boston, and especially since Tatum is back. And I'm not a Celtics fan, never have been, but I got to give them their props.
And if I'm going off favoritism, I like Jalen Brunson. I'd rather him score like 50 a game and they make it all the way through to the conference finals and then, whatever. But that's not going to happen.
You don't know.
Yeah.
New York have a good team.
But they haven't been able to beat Detroit or Boston all year.
That don't mean they can't beat them in the Crucible.
Yeah, that is very true too.
I'm not talking about one game. They lose every game.
They were 4-1, Larry. Not every game. They were 4-1.
Okay. A little bit of hyperbole there, but it's dominance. They get dominated every game.
I think when teams are that close, when records are that close, I think the playoffs are a completely different atmosphere. The way you prepare to play them, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row. I mean, the preparation is way different. So it could be a lot different in the playoffs, just saying. And if I'm the Knicks, I know that they beat the crap out of us every time we play them. So, it's really time to play now. And we can actually focus on you guys, So I think it'll be good. I'm telling you.
It'd be good if they play Detroit because Cade is not there.
I was going to say the Knicks might beat the Pistons because Cade not there. Cade Cunningham is their savior.
Boston was beating them before Tatum came back.
Yeah.
Let Tatum get 80% of his game back, which I think he's about there now. They'll be hard to beat.
You guys don't think Tatum being back slows down their offense a little bit?
No.
When I saw that today, when I saw that on the media, I said, "This is the most ridiculous thing I've heard this week." How is this guy coming back going to slow down, bro?
I would say.
It only makes sense. And I don't want to hear anything about, they have a certain chemistry that's going to mess up. This guy is averaging 26 points a game his career.
Yeah.
How he going to slow some teams down? No, it makes sense.
The only reason why I can see it is because he's a ball dominant player. He's a ball stopper. So when Boston's role players were excelling and shooting the ball, it was because they had the ball moving around everywhere. That's how you get the shots that they were getting. You got
Cuzzo, you're a ball player. You're a ball player.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you sit just about anybody on their team down if you had a chance to put Tatum in the lineup?
I would. I would.
Brown is the only one guaranteed that's not sitting down.
You're absolutely right. I feel like usage is very important with him, though, because I didn't realize how good their team was until he got hurt, to be honest. I knew how good they played together, but they got some pretty decent role players over there. So I think they got to find a way to use everybody still.
Or they can use Tatum and one of them will just fall out of the rotation.
Well, they better hope that he gets a little bit more of his game back. So ain't no way you're supposed to lose a crucial game at home to Minnesota without Anthony Davis. Anthony Edwards. That can't be ignored. I don't care what nobody says. One game.
That wasn't a crucial. That wasn't a crucial game.
It is though. It
all
is.
The games are crucial right now. Like they all right up under each other up there. Come on.
And them losing to the Minnesota Timberwolves without Anthony Edwards is the same thing as the Lakers losing to the Pistons without Cade. It's just not supposed to happen. Yeah, exactly.
It happens sometimes in the pros. We know this.
It
But
does.
if
But
you're
it's,
a team and you're trying to do something, you're trying your hardest not to lose a game that you probably could win.
right.
Probably.
Right. You try to win every game, unless you're tanking. You try to win every game.
Larry, you can say what you want to say. Boston losing to Minnesota, that's a problem that should be paid attention to.
Yep.
I think it's too small a sample size to consider that a problem.
I'm telling
That's
you.
one game.
I'm telling you. I really think just from playing basketball for so long, I honestly feel like sometimes people play down to the levels of their opponents. You know that you're playing against somebody that's shorthanded, right? And some people unintentionally don't take the game as serious. And I think that's why sometimes they end up in close games down the stretch. And
I think you're right.
once the game is close down the stretch, anything can happen.
That happens along with the fact that sometimes some player may have the game of his life.
Yep.
And you know, those two things to me.
Everything makes sense to me, but I don't understand it. Well, I was that type of player. If I'm playing against somebody I know I'm better than, I'm gonna crush them every time. I'm gonna crush them every time.
But anybody can have a bad game, whether it's psychological or not. Anybody can have a bad game.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the guys that normally don't play well, everybody could be outside of their normal bell curve. Somebody can play at the low end, somebody can be at the high end.
Yeah.
And when you get to the pros, it doesn't take much for that switch to occur.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
See, Earl used to do stuff to people that, you would take people out of the game. As I've shared with Cuzzo in the past.
yeah,
I just
I
don't think these guys are like that.
but regardless of that, that's what I did do. But yeah, if I'm better than you, I know anybody can have a bad game. I got that. But it's highly unlikely if I'm playing somebody that I know I'm better than, I'm gonna let them beat me.
No way.
You don't have to let them do it. You don't have to let them do it. Sometimes it just happens. Haven't you played against somebody? I wish I could think of something around the way. Somebody might have just been hot. You and I hardly ever lost when we were on the same team, right?
That's why I can't relate to all this.
But we probably did lose some. We didn't win every game. We didn't win every game. We might have won 90% of them. But we probably lost.
We didn't win every game. Nobody win every game. So
right, that's all I'm saying.
I give you that. Yeah.
We probably sitting on the side saying, how did this happen?
Yeah.
So this is what we're looking at coming out the East, possibly. The Knicks, the Cavaliers, and Detroit. That's what we got coming out the East, possibly, correct?
No, Boston.
You forgot the Celtics.
And Boston, okay.
Yep.
And coming out of the East, coming out the West, we got can possibly win it all. We got who we got? San Antonio.
There's two teams in the West.
Oklahoma and Denver. And
I'm looking at San Antonio or Oklahoma.
I would love to say the Lakers, but it's just not going to happen.
Now, the Lakers might upset somebody, though.
If
that could happen.
If the Timberwolves play the Nuggets first and they beat the Nuggets, I think the Lakers can beat the Timberwolves.
I don't know why you think that. Who's checking Edwards?
Who's checking Luka? It's going to be a scoring battle. And it's one that I would pay to see. What was that?
I played that game on Luka last night.
You said what about that?
I played that game on Luka last night.
I do too. It's okay though. You miss 1,000% of the shots you don't take, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. It shouldn't have been that close to begin with.
That's true. It shouldn't have been. I thought they were going to keep the streak going. How you beat them without Cade?
Yep.
Bring in Jenkins. You see Jenkins last night live?
No, I didn't see the game last night. I missed
You
it.
saw the game, you be laughing, man. He was
Yeah, he was
toying.
like,
Oh, I saw the highlights. I saw he got 30. And I said, who is this cat?
yep. Had
Like
no clue who he was.
Like it was no problem. He wasn't even
Yep.
sweating.
Yep.
He been waiting for a chance, huh?
Yep.
I think they just picked that boy up off the street. If he was if he was on the CBA team, he would have played sometime before last night.
He's sitting behind the best player on their team.
Right.
Yeah.
He's sitting behind the best player on his team. He gave us so many minutes.
If I'm a coach, do I have can this guy come in and give us some minutes or something? He's better than he's better than all that
now that he sees that, that might change.
What took him so long?
So let's go back. This is before Cuzzo's time. Let me share something with you. Kevin Johnson. He played for Cleveland, but Mark Price was there. Kevin Johnson couldn't even get off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You saw what happened to Kevin Johnson with the Phoenix, right?
Right.
Do you think Mark Price is better than Kevin Johnson? Sports doctor. He couldn't even get in the game. He couldn't even get in the game.
I don't know whether he's better. I picked Kevin Johnson.
Right,
I don't know whether Mark Price was he's a bad, excuse my language.
And you know what? The
bad-
fact that you had to
he was a
ponder
bad
the
one.
thought. No, you're right. The fact that you had to ponder the thought, because both of them were all stars. But
Okay.
Kevin Johnson couldn't even get in the game. He went to Phoenix, and the reason I asked that question because I think it's really some debate among which one was the best. They were both all stars, both good.
Well, another reason why I pondered.
I mean, Mark Price was good, no doubt about it. That's why
Mark
Kevin
Price
took it
was
off the
a
bench.
better point guard to me, but he didn't have more talent than Kevin Johnson. He didn't have.
You know,
much
Kevin
talent.
wasn't even getting into the game. It seemed like he should have been. He seemed like he should have been. It's the same thing that you're saying about this guy. And that's why I said he's playing behind the best guy on his team. The coach didn't even give him a shot.
But
Well,
He's
I'll
playing
tell
behind
you-
Cade Cunningham.
he was bringing in all other bum type 2s and 3s. He needed to give everybody a chance and look at everybody. Come on.
So when Mark Price played for Cleveland, it's hard for me to believe that they had a better guard, another guard that's better than Kevin Johnson on that team.
All I'm
Kevin
saying
Johnson,
is that
He couldn't get in the game.
if Jenkins is as good as he played last night, he will be getting minutes because I would be busting Cade Cunningham's ass in practice all the time if I was that good. It don't matter if you're the best one on this team. In practice, I'm still going to earn my minutes. Whether it's Cade at the 1, me at the 2, the coach going to figure something out. I'm getting on this court. So,
Well, I mean,
Sometimes
what you're
coaches-
saying makes sense. But the example, if you knew the players I was talking about, Cuzzo, it's almost shocking that Kevin Johnson couldn't get on the court.
really,
Once he got a chance to start, I mean, he was eating people up.
yeah. And that does happen to people. And yes, you are right too, Earl. Some coaches are just stupid. So,
No, man.
and some have favorites and just things like that. So,
Let me ask you this about your team, Cuzzo. Why does LaRavia get as many minutes as he does? Why? Because he's steady doing nothing. Get out of here, that LaRavia.
I don't know. To be honest, I have no clue. I have no clue.
Get out
Because
of
he
here.
plays a lot. He plays a lot.
But you know why he plays a lot? Because he don't have nobody else there. Nobody on the Lakers team, are we saying in the background, how come he ain't playing him? We ain't seen them yet. We ain't seen them play
Yeah.
like that yet.
That's
So either
true.
they don't have it or coach doesn't know what he has on the team.
What do y'all
Yeah.
think? What about Smart?
He's a good role player. He's a good defensive role player. He can't shoot. He can't shoot he can't shoot for nothing. But he's good on defense. He's good on
I
defense.
think he fits in with their team well.
Huh?
I think he fits in with their team well, mainly because he plays defense.
Yeah, it's only two people on our team that really plays defense, and it's him and Vanderbilt. Don't nobody else play defense really.
You know what though? I have been looking at him as like a point guard type. He played point for the Celtics, but he ain't the point for the Lakers. He's small forward.
But we got too many ball handlers that handle the ball better than him. LeBron can bring it up. Austin Reeves can bring it up. Luka can bring it up. You know, so yeah.
All right, gentlemen, it's time to wrap the show up. We had technical difficulties in the beginning, but we worked through it. Larry Abels, because of being mentally steady, kept going through it. Because I was frustrated and ready to say later on next week. I don't like to have those technical difficulties. But we made it through, and we're going to wrap this up. We used to have a show on one of our shows, because where we all have a statement that we make at the end of the show. But I'm glad we don't do that here. So that being said, thanks guys for coming on. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. My name is Earl Rush, aka the Sports Doctor, and we are out of here.
Peace.
Yeah.